Hi, Ms. Garza.
I just want to like join a little bit, Joanne, before I have to take off.
Thank you. And like I mentioned, whatever you feel, once again, thank you for the sponsorship. But we look forward to the Facebook groups. If there's any services, events going on, please feel free
I
to.
will. Perfect. I'm going to post something today. I just need to like be
Tweak
done
it.
with my meeting and then I'll post it.
Great.
So like these women are from Hidalgo and Webb County. It's a
Hidalgo
combination.
and Webb, yes. Hidalgo, I send you the list. I believe we have like 48. We got 2 of them new today, so I'll resend you a list and I'll always CC you. You do have their contact information in case you need to mail out or even email. So
okay. Now regarding the door prices, would you want me to drop them off before the week ends, before Friday?
Whenever you have time. Yeah.
Okay. At your office, right here.
Yes.
Okay.
Every Wednesday we'll be announcing those winners.
Oh, okay.
Great. Oh, let's see if they know how. Do we only have you, or is there more?
No, I think there's.
Oh, I apologize. I only see one little face. I apologize. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Great to see everyone. My name's Joanne. I'm with Texas A&M AgriLife Extension, and I am the Hidalgo County Family and Consumer Health Agent. I am what Angie does in Webb County. So you're from Webb County. Good morning, everyone. And I'm from Hidalgo. So you can contact us based on your respective county. And today we are going to be talking about goals. So it is a 12-week program. And I know it seems long, but it's going to be an enjoyable program because we're going to move slowly to get that healthy journey going on. And another thing that I would like to ask is we're going to have a support group. So these are your class peers, and they're going to be cheering you on as well as we'll be cheering them on. So before we get started, we kind of want to know exactly what we want to do in goal setting. So this is the curriculum. I have the dates here. Our first session is goal setting. Next week, we'll talk about how to create a healthy plate and how to eat healthy. Then we'll give out our first door prize, which is a $10 HEB gift card. And we'll also start off with our Walk Across Texas. So Walk Across Texas is going to encourage you to be physically active by walking. We're going to be having a friendly competition and see who can walk the most every week. And that's how we'll determine the winner. Then we move on to week number 3. We're going to learn how to read labels. So when we do go grocery shopping, we're going to understand what is fats, what is carbs, what is sodium, what's sugar, and what is good and what is not as healthy. And that way you can try to figure out what you're going to consume. After that, we're ready to plan our meals for breakfast and lunch and dinner. So I always say it's great to plan because when we don't have a plan, that's when we end up making poor choices. So we'll move on to that. And then we're going to move on to moves to lose. So exercising, we're going to be focusing on physical activity and different types of physical activity. So just want to let you know there's different types of physical activity. If you don't like to walk or if you don't like to run or there's always like dancing, there's kickboxing. So we're going to be exploring all those types of physical activities throughout the program. As mentioned, we have a 30-minute class just to start you up so that way you can keep on going next week. Every Friday we'll have Fitness Friday and we'll talk a little bit more about that. Then we're going to move on to hydration in week number 6. We're going to talk about the importance of drinking water and other types of beverages that are good for you. And some that you may think they're good for you, but with that, you already learn how to read labels. So we'll go over that. Week number 7, we're going to find your motivation. Everyone has a different goal and everyone gets motivated differently. So we'll go over that. Week number 8, we're going to go under healthy snacks. So we're going to talk about the importance of creating a snack in between meals, because if we don't create a snack in between meals, then we're going to eat a lot. So we're going to talk about what are some good choices that you can put into your bag and put into your lunch bag, so that way you won't overindulge in your meals. We'll move on with colorful plate. So we definitely want your plate to be colorful. By that meaning adding your fruits and adding your vegetables. We definitely want to include your nutrition. When we eat something, we want to make sure that it's good for our bodies. It's going to give us energy. It's going to give us help us with our immune system. It's going to help us recover. Then we're going to move on to week number 10, and that's socializing. So when we get together, when we're able to get together, right? We usually see cakes, we have botanas, how do we stick to our goal? How do we focus to our goal? So we'll give you some little tips on that. And if you notice from week 10 to week 11, we do a little jump. It's from May 5th to the 19th. We're going to skip a week for the reason that we have professional development at Extension. So we're required to go to a training. So we'll still keep you up to in the loop in Facebook to keep you motivated. And I'll get to the point if you don't have Facebook. Don't worry about it. But we're going to be knowing your numbers, exactly your cholesterol numbers, your sugar numbers, just so you have an idea. We do talk about prevention and going to your doctor because it's just easier to prevent before you get into a chronic illness. And then we're going to celebrate and we'll have our certificates, and that's when we'll do our grand prizes. You'll notice every 3 weeks, we'll also have a good prize. We'll have a nice knife set. Everyone needs knives. Then we'll move on to a blender. Then we'll move on to a grill. But you definitely need to stay all the whole week to be entered for an Instapot, air fryers, and another fancy gadget. So hopefully you all can participate and go throughout the week. If you do miss any of these classes or you need these classes in the afternoon, we are having them recorded. So you'll visit the video through our website and just send a friendly email. Yes, I saw it. And you'll also have homework exercises or activities. So that way you can continue to your journey. So all of these topics will help you go to your journey. So I want to wish everyone the best of luck. It's just friendly competition, but everyone, it's just a support group and we all have different goals. Everyone has different goals on that. Here are your resources for signing up. Every week, starting on Mondays, we'll be sending out some newsletters, and we'll let you know what's going out Monday through Friday. So we do have, because I can't see you all the time, I'm going to communicate with you through Facebook. If you do not have Facebook, don't worry, I will put it in our county website. And here are our website links. And we do have a password protected, so it's SUSDWAT 2021. So you can write this down, or like I mentioned, it's recorded so you can see this through the website as well as through the Facebook, and we'll send it out through our email. We're going to have some cooking demos so that way you can cook with us. These cooking demos are very inexpensive. And then we also have a Howdy Health. This is a portal where you're going to log in your miles. So our goal is to walk 830 miles throughout these 12 weeks. And you're going to do that by inputting that. So that's just accountability so you can see. And I'm just going to challenge it up saying, this person's leading. Can you beat this person and that person? So that way you have an idea of where you're at on that. And we do have a Facebook private group. This is private, so no one else will see it. It's just our members. So this is when you all get to support each other. We're going to have some Facebook challenges weekly. So every time you post, you'll be entered into the raffle so you can get a $10 gift card on that. So here are Facebooks. If you don't have Facebook, I encourage you to create one. It's free, but if not, no worries. We'll send this through our website. But Motivational Mondays will be done by Driscoll's just to get you going for that Monday. We have Health Talk Tuesdays. We talk about prevention. So we'll talk about health screening, stroke prevention. We'll talk about stretching, the importance of stretching. So it's just little talks. And then Wednesday is our live class. Thursdays are Try It Thursdays. And that is when we are going to be exploring a fruit or a vegetable that you may not hear much of. And we want to challenge you to try it out. And then we have our Fitness Fridays there. So that's when we get to work out together as well. And there will be there in Facebook. So if you prefer to work out in the morning, during lunchtime, or in the evening, it's there for you to enjoy. So Like I mentioned, every member or those participants that are in there can always cheer one another. And it's just so that way we all can get motivated and continue our journey. We have some previous participants that have participated in this program. So it just says so much that they enjoyed it. There was great results. So I hope everyone can enjoy this program and move on to your healthy journey. We're here to you. Today, we're going to talk about calories. Now we're going to talk about what is calories, and also we're going to talk about how much calories one can consume based on your height, your weight, your physical activity, your age. We're also going to set realistic goals, and then we're also going to talk about what we're going to understand amount of foods to consume based on your calorie needs. So we're also going to give you a meal plan based on your calorie diet. If you're from Hidalgo County, I have attached your handouts already, so you can download them. If not, it's also in the website that I mentioned here at hidalgo.agrolife.org. Miss Angie from Webb County will be inputting it there, but you still have our websites and it's the same password, so you can still download it there. But I'll show you those handouts in a while. If you have any questions, please put in the chat box so I can answer them. Alrighty, so I want to ask you, what is your goal? Can someone just unmute their mic or maybe type it out? What do you want to gain out of this program? So that way we can help you meet that. I know a lot of people are here for the health reasons. Sometimes when we are a little overweight, we start getting some chronic illness such as diabetes, some heart diseases. So we're trying to prevent that. We're trying to get that physical activity. Some people are here just to learn how to create a healthy meal. They want to learn more about how to have it in your family meals. Overall, here's learn how to cook healthier for overall wellness. Thank you, Miss Jessica. To lose weight, but most importantly, keep it off. Definitely. We do not believe in dieting. So we are a research organization and we do not promote any type of diets. And the reason for that is because diets, they're so strict with it. Sometimes they pull out those nutrients such as not having carbs. You know, we really need those. So what we're here is how to use that my plate method so that way you can go to a healthy weight. Thank you all for responding on that. Let's click over here. Like I mentioned here people are to lose weight, to eat healthy, and that's what we're going to be doing. We'll be having some cooking demos. We will be having some exercise activities here, and we'll also be sharing some meal planning. So where do I begin? Let's first begin with what I'm going to consume into my healthy plate. A calorie is really good because it gives you energy. We need to consume food and good nutrition food so that way we can get our day going. We don't recommend you fasting, like skipping breakfast. And sometimes we say, oh, I don't have time to make breakfast. But we're going to go on with some meal planning, but slowly throughout the sessions, we're going to teach you how to get there. But I just want to let you know that a calorie, when you're eating something, is going to provide some energy. And some foods do provide energy and some foods do not, such as a candy bar. It has calories, but will it provide you that energy that you need to go throughout the day to fight some to get some vitamin C, those infections and so forth. So we definitely want to think about whatever I'm going to eat, I want to make sure that it has, it's going to benefit my body. It's going to give me enough energy. And these calories come from carbs, it comes from fats, and it comes from protein. Now, these carbs, I've heard it, carbs make me fat, carbs, it's going to be stored in my energy. You know, we really need carbs because the carbs are going to get you going into to having those energies going to fuel your brain. It's also good for your fiber. Those, we want to focus on whole grains, but we'll get there, but I'll give you a little sneak peek on it. We definitely want to focus on whole grains so that way we can have more fiber into our diets. It's good for our bellies and we want to burn off that. And then I'll give you a meal plan just to see how much you can consume throughout the day based on your calorie limits. Your fats, you really need some good fats because it's good for your brain. I forget a lot of things. So, you know, I need to make sure I'm having those fish, my blueberries as well. Blueberries are also good for your memory. And then you also want your protein. Protein's great for your muscle. And what's our main muscle that we have going is our heart. So we definitely want to take care of that. So we want to have some good protein into our diets. I'm going to move you all over here so I can see. The benefits of this is if we consume this in a right ratio, it's good for us, right? Just because something's healthy, let's just say apples are healthy. If I eat apples all the time, it's not going to be as healthy for me, right? We want everything is all into a balance. But when we are eating these all in a balance, it's going to improve our metabolism. It's going to improve our weight. It's going to improve our overall health. So lesson one, it's done with a balance. So having portion controls, looking at your My Plate, and in the My Plate, we'll go into that later on. It gives you portion sizes of how much protein you should have, how much fruits and vegetables you should have, how much grains, and how much dairy you should have. So if you follow that balance, healthy plan, then you'll get to a healthier journey on that. So I always say, I don't know if you can see my hands, life is like a balance. So if I'm consuming so, you know, energy and calories and so forth, I also want to be exercising. Physical activity and inputting our calories need to all be in balance. So if I consume, let's just say a 2,000 calorie, I'm going to call it diet because that's what they say, then I should be exercising and burning off those 2,000 calories at the end of the day. Because if I don't burn it off, well, that's when weight gain happens. If I burn a little bit more, then that's how weight loss is implemented on that. Now there's different portions on how you can do. I like my Fitbit. It tells me how much calories I'm moving. It tells me how much I'm walking. There's now phones that if you walk, it can tell you how much you're walking as well as how much calories you burn. I like to use my Fitness Pal because whatever I log in, it tells me how much I consume. So that way I have an idea of what I need to do. Okay, so when we're exercising, there's different forms of exercises. I was actually doing raking the leaves because of this freeze. All the leaves fell down. So raking it, I felt it all in my back, and then I was squatting, picking up those leaves. So I also did some squats. So it can even just be housework here. Get some music going on, Selena and Billy B Bam Bam, and washing dishes. You know, have fun with it. I love to do cardio by jogging, just putting some music on or a podcast, getting that mind off. You're very important. And a lot of times we think, oh, I need to make a meal for my kids, my husband, I need to do this, I need to do that. It's important when you do your calendar per day is where do I fit in? Where is the me time? And that's when you can get your alone time in your physical activity. Or I also like the family fitness. If they see you do it, your children are going to see you do it. And so you are the role model, and you know, maybe get your spouses involved, get your parents involved in there. I like to take out my mom for a walk, you know, just because I really think the physical activity can be as well good for your health, but also for your mental health. The stress, if we have stress in our lives. So exercising, and in this you'll see how much, if you exercise, it'll tell you how much you burn off. So it can just be a nice walk. Today's such a beautiful day here in Edinburgh, Texas. I love the weather. Get it going outside. I love the nature. I you know, there's gyms, but I feel like you can do the same thing you can do at a gym at your home. You have your own body weight as well. We don't even need to purchase weights. So I really just think your body is just use your body. There are different tools, like if you want to use dumbbells, you can. And we'll talk about next week, we'll talk about strength. Today, we're going to be focusing on stretching. So that way you can get to your the other goals. So we're going to talk about the importance of stretching in our other 30-minute class. But I would love to see in the chat box how you like to exercise. What's your form of exercise? This Friday, Driscoll is going to be providing a Zumba instructor. So I hope you all can watch that. And I hope you all can dance into it. And I just want to let you know that It is fun. And this is just about you. And it's just a great way to relieve some stress. Every day, I know we have some goals to meet, and it can be a little stressful on that. Keep on writing. I usually do some dancing, but sometimes weight as well, definitely. And we're going to talk about how there's different types of physical activity. We have our flexibility. Being stretching all the time is very important. We can strain ourselves, but touching our toes every day, waking up is and making it a habit to stretch. There's cardio. That's my favorite one. I love to get that heart going. I love to sweat. There's strength. We want to build muscle. Just FYI, do I have my, this is 1 pound of fat. I don't know if you can see it. So if we consume 3,000 calories, 3,500, we're gonna gain 1 pound. So let's just say, we can slowly add. So if I'm eating 2,200, and then I go throughout the week, then I can probably gain 1 pound. And then this is how much a 5 pound looks like. Wow. But muscles, the point between fat and muscles do weigh a little bit more, but it's obviously healthier. We definitely want to avoid this fat. You can get some strokes and heart diseases. So we want to make sure that our muscle, our body is good on that. Thank you all for walking. Thank you. I love walking as well. And I'm hoping you're going to love this walk across Texas. It's going to be a fun competition on that. Energy out. This is by physical activity. So when we're talking about goal setting, at the end of the presentation, I want to hear your goal. You can, a healthy weight loss is 2 pounds per week. So if I say I want to lose 10 pounds in 1 month, do you think that's healthy? No, right? Because I can, if it's 2 pounds per week, that means at the most I can lose is 8 pounds. So having drastic weight loss can affect your health. And also having drastic weight loss, you can gain that faster. So when we talk about healthy, this is something that we're able to maintain. I was reading a comment that you want to learn how to maintain it. So this regarding, if you follow your calorie input as well as your physical activity, you're able to lose 1 to 2 pounds. So think about what your goal would like to be. Calories and weight loss, like I mentioned, 1 pound is 3,500 calories. So this is 1 pound of fat. It can slowly add up throughout the week. You can gain that 1 pound if we don't focus on that balance, the output and the input of eating and physical activity. To lose 1 pound a week, you need to eat 500 calories or less. So for example, later on, I'll show you how much calories you can eat based on your height, your weight, and your gender. But if I want to lose 1 pound a week and my calorie limit is 2,000, then I can, if I want to lose 1 pound, how much calories should I eat? 1,500, correct. So if I have 1,500 throughout that whole week, then I'm able to lose 1 pound. Although we have different ones, right? There's individuals that are blessed that need to gain some weight. Well, then they eat, if they want to gain 1 pound, then they would have to consume 500 calories or more. So everyone has different goals, right? Or you can combine them both either by walking 30 minutes each day, which you're burning out 250 calories, and you're eating less than 250 calories. Does that make sense? Yes. So, you can either take away the 500 from your 2,000 calorie diet, or you can just take away 250 and try to burn an extra 250 in your physical activity. Okay. Everything is all about a balance. I always, in my mind, I visualize a scale. So if I want to, want to gain weight, well, then what I need to do is I need to eat a little bit more and burn less calories. If I am fine with my balance that I currently want to have, well, whatever I eat is definitely the same amount of calories that I need to burn. Now, for weight loss is the opposite, right? So you get to decide on, so visualize this this scale on your goal. Which goal do you want to have? Oops, let me go over here. And I'm sure you heard about SMART goals. SMART. Have it specific, have it measurable, have it attainable, have it relevant, and have it time bound. So you're going to write your goal and you're going to be very specific on how you're going to do it. You also need to measure it, right? And is it possible? We just talked about realistic goals, only 1 to 2 pounds per week. So make sure you have that realistic. And then when do you want to do it? So there's short-term goals and then long-term goals. So when you do have your long-term goal, you always want to break it into short-term goals based on the time. Setting realistic goals, behavior change principles for weight control. So you definitely want to set a realistic goal. Moderation in behavior. So doing everyone's different, okay? So you're going to notice that little habits do make a change. And you may not see it right now, but in the long term, you're going to see some results. Then your consistency, and this is something that's what we want to have, is you coming to our classes every week so you can learn what behavior change you want to adapt, and then playing it into a row. So that's when we do our Facebook group, because I want to make sure, for example, one of them is hydration. I'm going to challenge you to drink as much water. So take a picture of you drinking water so you can be entered into the raffle. Another one is making a meal plate with colorful vegetables. So anything with vegetables, you take a picture, just because I want you to adapt that behavior. And from week 1 to week 12, everything that we're learning, we're going to be adapting. Our social support is very important. So we have our friends, we have our family, and then we also, I'm blessed to have you all. So we'll also have a peer classroom, peer support group. But when you verbally talk about setting your goal, another person heard it. And that means you need to be accountable for that. So if I say, oh, I'm tired of, I want to stop eating fast food, stop going to Whataburger. And then I talk to my colleague and I tell her that goal. And then she's gonna be like, oh, what's for lunch? I'm like, oh, Whataburger sounds good. She's gonna remind me and saying, well, I thought you didn't want to have Whataburger. So if we verbally speak it out, hopefully our support group can keep us in check and remind us and support us. So I always say your goal, whether it be a health goal or whether it be a career goal, say it out loud to the world so that way people can support you. All right, so here, I don't know if you can see this this chart, but I've also, Hidalgo County, I sent it in your attachment. I know we got 2 new members. I will send it out, but in addition, it is in our Hidalgo County webpage. Web County, Miss Angie will put it in there. But in the meantime, you're welcome to visit my webpage. It will be the same password, and she'll upload this handout. So that way you can have, you'll notice that males and females, the males get to eat a little bit more, right? Just because their metabolism gets going. For females, we're made to, I guess our bodies has more fat in there. We're made to deliver children and burying all that stuff. So our body's just different. So this is a reason why we consume differently. So if you go through our gender, we first figure out where we're at. So if you're a male, look in the male. If you're a female, look at the female. And if you have an adult children, or if you have a spouse or you have parents, you can also set them this. So that's why it's very important. Then you'll notice that there's an age. So you'll see those age brackets. So let's just say I'll look into the 46 to 50. If I am a female that exercises a lot, how much should I have? Can you see the active? 2,200. So you'll notice that there's an active, then one in between that they're not that active, and the other one's just like, I just really don't really exercise. Once again, I wanted to, before you get started, speak to your doctor to see what type of lifestyle you're able to do. There's individuals that can only do light physical activities, when there's others that are able to have an active lifestyle, and everyone's different. It just lets you know exactly where your calorie consumption is. So I want you to write down how much, or circle if you have that paper, on how much you're supposed to consume, or if you want to go by this. So there we go. Now, this one, based on, I gave you this more as a resource. So based on your calories that you did get, you'll see that there's the green has the calories. It lets you know how many cups, if you want to measure how many fruits, how many vegetables, how many grains, how many proteins you can have. If that works for you, great. I like to use the my plate method because it really cuts me off. I love to cook at home. And the reason for that is because if I go to a restaurant, how big is that chicken? They give me the whole plate, the chicken hanging out of the plate, right? But if I'm able to cook at home, I'm able to follow that my plate diet. Now, if you're able to go to the restaurant and set it aside for your dinner, props to you. But I just cannot stop eating. When there's good food, I want to eat it all. So whatever works for you, everyone is different, and you know what can work for you, and there's different ideas. All right, so then this is the next one that I wanted to provide everyone. This is one for the 1200, and it'll let you know how much fruits you can have, how much vegetables you can have, how much grains, whole grains, proteins, and dairies. And I'll go on, this is the 1400 one now. And the bottom, we'll learn about how to read labels in a while, but it talks about like sodium. You can have 2,300 per day. Saturated fats, you can have 18 grams per day. Added sugar is 40 grams. Now, you can have a food journal, write it down and how much you have, if you like paper, or now there's digital things on your phone where you can input. I like the Fitness Pal, so that way you can at least have an idea of where your nutrients are coming from and are you over consuming it. So this is a 1600, that's an 1800. Like I mentioned, you all can go into, based on your calories, you can see what how much to consume. And it's going to be hard, I'll tell you this, because if you are one to, not measure, or just, your delicious cooking, you just want to, it's difficult. So what I like to do is just focus on that and just serve my plate, and then I'll put the rest for lunch. Having a plan is very important. So knowing what you're going to have for breakfast, then your snack, then your lunch, then your snack, then your dinner, can help you with this. So now when you're going to go shopping, do you see this my plate? It's where it says my plate, this little, I don't know if you can see my cursor, but this is how the my plate looks like. I enjoy this my plate because it lets me know, I'm supposed to have more vegetables here, a smaller size of protein, basically on my hand, my little palm of my hand. So I enjoy that. I'm not much of measuring things, but if that works for you, if you prefer doing that, great. But all these are very important. Your fruits, definitely right now, when there's any type of flu season, you want to get your immune system great, and every different color of fruit works for you. So you have your blueberries help you with your memories. You have your whites that help you with bone growth. You have your greens would help you with muscles. So every color means something, and we'll go over that in a while. Grains, focus on those whole grains, and focus the grains that have a high in fiber. We definitely want to get our metabolism going, and we definitely want to have a good digestive system. Your proteins, you're going to be needing that for your belly to be full. So sometimes you may not feel full. Well, you want to concentrate that you do have a lean protein, such as fish, such as chicken, such as turkey. You can even have beef. I'm saying, like, you can have whatever you want, but in moderations. I can even tell you, you can even have a cake, or you can even have a cupcake in moderations. Not a humongous cupcake, but there's those mini ones, right? But you add those in there. And that's a great thing just about, that's why I don't believe in diets. Your dairy, osteoporosis is very important. So you definitely want to be preventative, and I always talk about preventive is the key. So that is for our nutrition portion. I want to talk a little briefly on our walk across Texas. this is just walking. We want you to keep on going and keep you active and just keep you moving. So if you can walk in the morning, in your evening, or during your lunch breaks, always add those steps in, because we're going to do friendly competitions just to ensure that you keep on moving. And hopefully last year we had Miss Yolanda Garza was our walker. So hopefully we can we can have a good competition on that. So she's ready for the challenge. And
I'm gonna beat you, sister.
yes, I love the competition. But like I mentioned, there's forms of physical activity. So if you prefer to swim because it's better in your joints, then there's different types of conversion that you can do. Just look online. There's a calculator there, or I'll put it up for you, or you can see this little graph. If there's dancing that you like, 2,000 steps equals 1 mile. So get some songs going on. Gardening is 30 minutes. You get a 1.5 miles. So there's different forms of graduation. And I know Miss Angie's done, but I just wanted to see if anyone has any questions. You're welcome to put it in your chat box, but I'm also leaving you with homework.
Joanne, can you go back real quick to the breakdown so we can take a picture of that one real quick?
And then also I'll put this in our website.
Thank you.
And sure, not a problem. I wanted to give you your homework. Today I want you to write down how much you weigh. No one needs to see it, only you. And I want you to put that where you can see it every day. Every Wednesday at 10 o'clock, we're gonna be weighing ourselves. So having a habit of weighing ourselves, because if we don't weigh ourselves, weight can add up. Another thing is I want to ask you to do a user and password. If you go to howdyhealth.org, that's all the homework I want you to do is for creating a user ID. I'll let you know how to enter your miles, but this week, just create me that user ID and your password. That's all you need to do. Don't have to input any information. Now, if you have a Facebook challenge, if you have a Facebook, I want you to publicly put your goal down. If you do that, I'm going to put your name into the drawing so you can win a $10 gift card. If you do not have a Facebook, I want you to email it to me what your goal is, because then I'm going to know your goal. And I also challenge you to tell other people your goal. Next week, we're going to focus on a healthy plate, and we're going to do strength. So you're optional. You can bring your dumbbells, but like I mentioned, your body weight is the best type of weight you can have. So everyone have your homework?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. We're now going to move you to our physical activity, which is our strength. So we're going to go back to our classroom. So let's see how to do that. A breakout room. Okay. I'm going to say leave room, and hopefully you all come back to this other room. So I'm going to leave the room, okay? And I'll see you in the other room. Leave. Does everyone see leave breakout room?
I see a blue button that says leave room.
Yes. Can you put that and go leave breakout room, and you're going to go to the other one. So I'll be here just in case if anyone has trouble. So I'll see you over there. Okay, let me know if you need help.
Yes, I need help.
Okay, let me share my screen so I can show you what I'm seeing, and maybe we can, whoops, no, I don't want that. How do I exit? Okay.
Do we just press the blue button that says leave, or?
Yes, leave, yes.
Leave room?
Leave room, yes.
It just says leave, so I would imagine it's the same thing.
Okay, if not, if you get disconnected, just go back again in our link that you entered.
Okay.
Okay. Good job. Thank you.
Miles to walk literally across Texas from east to west. So that's our goal. We're going to work together as a group to walk those 832 miles. That's why we are asking that you all create your accounts on Howdy Health so that we can reach that goal. All right, so I think we should be,
I have a question.
yes,
If we were in it we did before
last time, yes.
the last time, do we have to create a new one again?
No, I believe that if you already have it, you should be able to use your same login. So whatever username and password you used, you should be good to go.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Oh, awesome. Perfect. Ms. Joanne, anything else you would like to add before we move on?
Just the homework for the Facebook challenge, write your personal goal. That way you can try to win a $10 HEB gift card and we can purchase some yummy meals. And also we'll give out an extra door prize.
Okay, Joanne, if you can just give me just 1 minute, I'm going to set up the exercise camera.
Great.
So if you can just transition us over, just give me, it's already set up. So just give me like 30 seconds.
In the meantime, I would like to ask if you need a water break, you can go get your water. 2, find a little space where you can stretch. Today we're focusing purely on stretching. Like Miss Angie mentioned, we might be doing some floor exercises if you're able to. If not, we'll do some chair exercises. So if you are one to be on the floor, maybe a towel, if you have a yoga mat, great. Or in a carpet, just get ready to prepare that spot. So we'll be exercising every 30 minutes. Make sure you wear your comfy clothes. I like to make sure that we have some good shoes going on. I don't want to wear some high heels because I don't want to fall down. I want to make sure I'm safe. I also want to make sure that I'm able to comfortably move fully. So like I mentioned, after this class, the nutrition class, we'll move on to a physical activity. That way we can get you going for the week and implement those physical activities. So nomás quería decirles, si necesitan agua ahorita, pueden a tomar agua. También vamos a estar en el piso, so si tienen un toalla o tienen algo para poner un yoga mat, pueden usarlo. Todos los veces después de esta junta de nutrición vamos a tener una actividad 30 minutos. Este es como stretch. ¿Me ayudas? Anyone? How do you stretch?
Stretch.
Vamos a hacer estiramientos.
Sí,
Ajá,
gracias.
estirarte.
Así aprendo, gracias. Estoy aprendiendo español, so gracias a todos que me están ayudando. Y también usan ropa que pueden mover. También sus tacones no, porque pueden acarrear. So como tenis or con socks that with grip, whatever works for you.
I have a question, Joanne.
Yes.
Joanne?
Yes, I'm listening.
Oh, okay. I know this is a weekly thing that we're doing, ¿verdad? Pero what about the rest of the week? Do we do this stuff on our own? Do we just keep track of our own or what?
Yes. So like I mentioned, if you do have Facebook, join our Facebook group. On Friday, we're going to have Zumba. So there's going to be a Zumba class for you. We also have Howdy Health. So this week, we're not going to do Howdy Health. It'll be next week. Next week is about walking. So we're going to have a friendly competition who can walk the most. So hopefully that can get you going to, today I'm going to walk half a mile, but someone else is walking a mile. So I'm going to do a mile too. So hopefully, we can get that going on.
Okay. And we just jot it down and write it down what we're doing.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, Miss Angie, what are we doing?
Go. So we're going to start with our first stretching. So remember, today we're going to talk about flexibility. Esta semana vamos a hablar de nuestra flexibilidad, ¿ok? Entonces, el primer ejercicio que vamos a hacer, todos van a ser estiramientos. Everything is going to be stretching. We want to warm up our body. We want to wear comfortable clothes. As you can see, I'm on my tennis shoes. We've got a good floor here. I can do my exercises just fine. Ahorita aquí estoy con mi ropa es cómoda. Puedo moverme fácil y sin tener que lastimarme. So, lo primero que vamos a hacer es, vamos a irnos con nuestras piernas, ¿ok? Entonces, lo que vas a hacer es, we're going to need a little bit of balance. So, if you need something to hold on to, please get close to something. But what we're going to do es, vamos a levantar una pierna, vamos a doblar a la rodilla, Y vamos a agarrarnos del pie y vamos a contar. Hold on. Porque me tengo que agarrar, yo sí me tengo que agarrar de algo. A ver, no, sí puedo. Y vamos a agarrar el pie y vamos a jalar hacia nuestro cuerpo y vamos a contar hasta 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me do it sideways so that you all can see. We're going to grab our foot. We're going to grab it by our toes. We're going to keep our leg straight. We don't want to do this. We don't want to move it too back, okay? Our leg is going to be straight. We're going to grab our toes. We're going to pull towards our body. And we're going to try to stay balanced and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're going to do our other leg. Okay, we're going to grab onto it. We're going to pull again, straight leg. Let me see if I don't fall. There we go. Straight leg, pulling back, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ok, vamos a hacer 5 segundos a cada uno. Esto cuando ustedes están haciendo ejercicio lo van a hacer 3 veces. So 3 veces en esta pierna, 3 veces en esta pierna. Ya ahorita ya las siento como que ya los músculos, our muscles are already stretching. Now we're going to move on to our next one. What we're going to do here, feet apart, los pies así por separado. Vamos a agarrar nuestros brazos, subir hasta mero arriba, estiren bien, stretch out your arms really well. You can feel tightness here. Van a poder sentir un poquito de estiramiento aquí. Y lo que vamos a hacer es, vamos a respirar profundo y al exhalar, vamos a doblarnos para un lado. Y 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to inhale. And when we exhale, we're going to go to the other side. Ahora, al salir, ya al respirar, exhalar, al otro lado. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lo que queremos es sentir que la pierna se estira, que nuestro brazo lo tenemos estrecho y que sentimos que se jala aquí tantito, ¿ok? Háganlo de una manera donde don't bend too much. We don't want you to hurt yourself. Si ya sienten que aquí les duele, un poquito menos. Lo que ustedes puedan hacer. Remember, this is at your pace. Now this one, we're going to have a modification, okay? If you can't sit down or you can't lay down, I'm going to need you to, again, feet apart. Vamos a separar nuestros pies un poco, and we're going to go as low as we can to grab our feet, okay? So lo más que ustedes puedan doblarse para agarrar sus pies y vamos a contar hasta 10. So we're going to count to 10 here, okay? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we go back up. You can also do this laying down. So les voy a mostrar cómo, si quieren hacerlo conmigo, lo pueden hacer. Pero nos vamos a acostar en el piso, sentados, y vamos a hacer lo mismo, pero con así de ladito. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's get back up. That's what we want. So it's up to you if you want to do it standing up, if you want to do it laying down. Es como ustedes se sientan más cómodos, disculpen. Ahora, we're going to move back. We're going to stay with our legs. Nos vamos a seguir con nuestras piernas. Y lo que vamos a hacer es we're going to stretch this part of our leg. Eso es lo que vamos a calentar ahorita. Quiero que pongan sus manos en su cintura, so please put your hands on your hips. I'm gonna do it sideways so that you all can see. With one leg of your choice, we're going to step forward. This one, we're going to stretch it back. And we're going to slowly start bending our front leg. Entonces, lo que van a hacer es van a dar un paso al frente con una pierna y un paso hacia atrás con la otra. Y despacito vayan doblando la pierna del frente hasta que ustedes sientan, you're going to feel a stretch in your calf. ¿Ok? Van a sentir que esta parte de aquí se les va a estirar. Y vamos a contar hasta 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to step back, and now we're going to do our other leg. Again, you can have your hands on your leg for support, or you can have them on your hips, okay? But we want to keep a straight back, and we want to pull that calf muscle, okay? Queremos estirar esta pierna, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excelente. Now we're going to move up to our arms. Ahorita tenemos muy descuidados nuestros brazos. Ahora seguimos con esto. So lo que vamos a hacer es, escojan el primer brazo con el que straight to one side. So you're going to keep your arms straight. Tu brazo que se mantenga recto. Lo van a mover para un lado. Con la mano que tienen libre, van a agarrar su brazo y se lo van a empujar hacia ustedes. No mucho, no muy fuerte. Y vamos a contar hasta 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Otro brazo. Y vamos a hacer lo mismo. Si quieren pueden bajarlos. A mí me truenan todos los brazos. A mí me truenan todo. So this is a good stretch for me. We're going to pull and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Estoy contando despacito, pero es que así es como debemos de contar. Ok. Esto va a ser muy interesante y ustedes necesito que los hagan a su paso. So, this one is going to be a very interesting move. We're going to work our full body, but I need you to do it at your own pace. So what we're going to do, we're going to stand feet straight and together. You're going to put your hands behind your back as if you're pointing at something, but behind you. And then we're going to bend forward as much as we can. Entonces lo que vamos a hacer ahorita es vamos a inclinarnos hacia el frente lo más que pueda. Y vamos a hacer así. Y vamos a contar hasta 10, ¿ok? Acuérdense, si ustedes nomás pueden voltearse hasta aquí, está bien. Con que no, ya si sienten un poquito de dolor, ya se fueron mucho, muy fuerte, ¿ok? Menos hasta lo que ustedes puedan. We're going to count to 10, okay? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Did you all feel that in your legs? Because I sure did. Okay. Ahora ya tenemos unos últimos que nos faltan. Eso también, I'm going to show you modifications. This is for our back. It's a muscle that'll help us with our arm muscle. It'll also help us with our legs. Ustedes pueden hacer esto parados o lo pueden hacer acostados. I'm going to do it laying down y ahorita les voy a mostrar, yo lo voy a hacer acostada y voy a querer que ustedes, ahorita voy a hacer la modificación para que lo vean. So we're going to lay down
but our arms are going to be stretched up. And we're gonna push back.
Jesus is watching you, better be playing your baby.
Our legs are going to be close together and we're gonna pull back.
Just a little bit, Savannah, that's all you need. You just like literally 2 scoops. Is enough.
2, 3, 4, 5.
At all. You don't need that much. You're not going to and that's gonna fill the whole thing up.
And
And there's of course I gotta throw cheese away. I don't want to.
if there are some people that are unmuted, if you can help me, if possible. Now I'm going to show the modification. So if you, si no pueden estar en el piso, no se preocupen. Lo que podemos hacer es, si tenemos una pared o algo donde nos podemos recargar, lo que vamos a hacer es ponernos cerca de la pared y estirar nuestros brazos, pero no mover las piernas. Entonces, déjame ver si lo puedo hacer con... No tengo una pared de lado, pero, por ejemplo, si yo estuviera en la pared, if I'm against the wall, I get close to the wall, and I just stretch my arms, but I don't move my legs, okay? So that's another way where you can do it, and we can do it together, okay? So if you're here, pretend that there's a wall, put your hands up, and push back as much as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you can move back. You're gonna feel it in your back.
Where?
Now we're moving on to our legs again. So again, esto tiene maneras de hacerlo. Pueden estar sentados o ahorita les voy a enseñar la modificación al estar parados o sentados. So what we're going to do, if you want to do it with me, we're going to go to the ground, our feet together, and we're going to hold. And we're going to hold our feet and pull ourselves a little forward, okay? Se van a agarrar los pies, los pies deben estar juntos, se van a agarrar el pie y van a jalarse hacia sus pies, ¿ok? Deben de sentir estiramiento aquí y aquí. Vamos a contar hasta 10. So we're going to count to 10, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Muy bien. Voy a hacer la modificación de este. Entonces, si ustedes no pueden estar en el piso, if you all find it a little hard to be on the floor, you can always sit down. You're going to open your legs. You're going to spread your legs just about a foot in width. And you're going to grab onto your ankles, okay? You're going to feel the same stretch. Va a sentir el mismo jaloncito de las piernas. Y lo que vamos a hacer es contar hasta el 10. 1, a ver, disculpen. Debemos de tener nuestros pies cerca. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and I think we've got, this is our last one. Ya este es el último. Y va a ser muy parecido a lo que hicimos ahorita. So it's going to be very similar to what we did right now. If you all remember this. So we're going to get in this position again. Nos vamos a ir a esta posición otra vez. But we're going to go lower. Vamos a ir un poquito más abajo. La última vez nos enfocamos en las piernas del frente. Ahora vamos a enfocarnos en la pierna de atrás. Traten de doblarla lo más que puedan. If this is all you can do, that's good. If you can go lower, that's even better. Okay? And we're going to do 10 seconds, okay? So, ready, set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step back. Y vamos a hacer la otra pierna. La otra pierna hacia el frente. Pónganse seguros, manos a la cintura y 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Did I say that this one was the last one? I think we've got one more. Oh, no. I'm sorry. No, this is the last one. I'm sorry. It was the back stretching. Okay. Estos 10 estiramientos, si los hacen durante el día, no tienen que hacerlos todos. You don't have to do them all at once. But as you can see, we stretched our arms like this. We stretched our arms when we did this position. We stretched our legs with the lunges that we did right now. With this stretch, we also stretched our back. So la espalda también es algo que no debemos de olvidarnos. Es algo que también debemos de estirar, de calentar, si vamos a empezar a hacer ejercicios. If you're starting an exercise, it's very important to warm up first. This is going to help with our flexibility. Ahorita no sé si se sienten ustedes con tantito calor. Yo sí. Entonces eso es algo bueno. Eso quiere decir que el corazón está latiendo, our heart is racing, and it's starting to burn calories. And that's what we want. All right, so this was the end of the physical activity. While I reset up, Joanne, can you take it from here?
Sure.
So that we can close up. In the meantime, let me just go back to my laptop.
Got it. Thank you, Miss Angie. Thank you all for participating in our stretches. Once again, we started with stretches because we're going to be, every time when you're going to start walking or going to start exercising, it's important to stretch. In addition, have those morning stretches and evening stretches to improve our flexibility, to prevent any type of injury, as well. It'll boost off a good mood. But I want to thank you all for coming and spending the time with me. And I think that we should do a door prize. Let's get it off with the door prize. You all agree with me?
Yes.
Yes. So I have, I'm going to give I have a $10 gift card, and then I also have a jump rope. I started working here in my house because at work it didn't have our internet. So I know I have a jump rope. So I'll start off with the jump rope, you think?
Yes, I think that's good. That should be a fun one.
So whoever's here, I put everyone's name here. I don't know if you can see it, but I have everyone's name, and I'm just gonna pick a name. Actually, this one fell down. So who was this one? This one's getting the jump rope. Miss Elma Pescador. Congratulations. If you can just tell me what county you're from. We do have your information with your registration. So I will be mailing you your jump rope. Okay.
Yes.
And now we have an HEB gift card. So Laredo has HEB. So let's see. Hidalgo has HEB. So let me see. Once again, thank you for your time. And we hope to see you next Wednesday. Okay. Next Wednesday, same time, same link. So espero que te miro de otra semana. Okay. The next one is Miss Anita iPhone. I don't know who, she wrote her name as Anita iPhone.
This is Anita Guerra.
Anita Guerra, and you're from Webb County?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got her. Yay! So,
Yay.
yeah, so you've got your gift card. I'll send you an email so that we can arrange, maybe you can either pick it up in our office, or I can mail it to you.
I can mail it, Angie, since it's in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll mail it to Miss Anita and then Miss Elma también. Also newsletter. Do you want to talk really quickly about your newsletter?
Yes. So, para todos los que nos compartieron su correo, so for all of those that put your email address in your registration, you will be receiving weekly newsletters during the program. So every Monday, this Monday, you'll get your first newsletter, and it'll tell you what we're going to do for the week. So para todos los que compartieron su correo con nosotros, cada lunes les va a llegar un correo electrónico con un newsletter, como un anuncio del programa con todas las cosas que vamos a hacer durante la semana, todas las actividades que vamos a tener en Facebook y todas las actividades que vamos a tener en nuestra clase. Entonces, I can see that there's some questions coming in. For example, for Howdy Health, how do we join or create a team? So don't worry about that. If you've already gone onto Howdy Health, all we're asking is just create your account. We will send you your team link. Para los que van a crear su página en Howdy Health, no se preocupen, solamente van a crear su página. Nosotros les vamos a mandar un código para entrar a nuestro equipo, el grupo de la clase, okay? So don't worry about that. You just make sure that you create your account. We will send you an email later on today with more information. Your weight, for those that are wanting to track down their weight, that could be shared with us. You can either send it as a direct message on Facebook, or you can email it to us. And that is if you want. Your weight tracking could be, up to you. It could be something that you can share with either Joanne or myself, or you can keep track of it. All we want to make sure is that you are writing things down and you are aware of your weight gain and your health plan overall. The same for Facebook. So yes, for those that haven't joined our Facebook group, all you need to do is just look for us as Step Up Scale Down District 12, and you will be able to just request to join. We will add you, and you'll be able to see all of the great things that we have planned for you all. Okay.
Also, I just want to add, if there's any progress that you want to highlight, members, we would love to put you on the newsletter to spot you out on there. So if you see any progress, if you feel more energized, if you're able to now run a mile, if we would like to have a little, we'll put you on there in that newsletter. You definitely deserve some recognition on that. But I love to see that you next Wednesday, I'll be interacting with you on daily in Facebook. If you do not have Facebook, please send me some emails and I'll get in contact with you. We'll start sending some information, motivation on that.
Okay, and to register for Howdy Health, I am putting the website right now. You'll be able to go to howdyhealth.org, and that's where you'll be able to, I don't know why it wasn't linked. But you could just go to howdyhealth.org. That's where you can create your account.
And usually, I want to thank you for your time. I know today was an hour and a half. Today was just an introduction to Driscoll's, and we wanted to provide them a huge thank you for their donation. So usually it's just 1 hour. So thank you so much for joining us for an hour and a half. Next week will probably be about 1 hour.
Yes, that's correct.
Miles won't start counting until next week. Yes, right now we're just wanting you to create your user ID, and then we'll be providing you with a code.
Your team code, yes. Any other questions? ¿Algunas otras preguntas? Ahorita que nos tienen aquí, estamos para servirles. If not, we'll stick around. Joanne and I will stick around. Oh, I can see that. There you go.
Sí, le iba a preguntar, por ejemplo, yo a mis niños no los dejo que coman tanto dulce en la noche. Y ellos se molestan. ¿Hasta qué horas más o menos los puedo dejar? ¿Hasta qué horas?
Ay, bueno, miren, en realidad no hay una hora exacta para cada quien, pero lo que debemos de pensar es de que si, por ejemplo, ellos se van a dormir a las 9, a las 10 de la noche, hay que tener en mente de que si lo que vamos a consumir se tarda más o menos unos 20 a 30 minutos para digerirse, y esa energía se va a quedar en nuestro cuerpo. Si nos vamos a dormir, esa energía se va a guardar. ¿Y dónde se guarda? se guarda aquí, se guarda aquí, se guarda en nuestro cuerpo y se va acumulando. Entonces, lo que yo le recomendaría es de que si la actividad que van a hacer al seguir a la hora va a ser dormirse o va a ser algún tipo de descanso, entonces no le recomendaría comer cerca de la hora ya después de que se van a dormir o que van a descansar. Si todavía es temprano, por ejemplo, son las 3, 4 de la tarde, van saliendo de la escuela y saben que todavía van a hacer tarea y todavía van a salir a jugar, la energía que están consumiendo, las calorías que están consumiendo, las van a quemar al estar haciendo cosas, al estar ayudando en la casa con quehaceres, en salir a jugar. Entonces, dependiendo de la hora que ellos ya vayan a descansar, una hora antes es cuando yo diría, es hasta ahí, porque ya te vas a ir a dormir, por ejemplo.
Sí, sí, o sea, ok, muchas gracias.
Claro que sí.
Gracias.
Let me see, Ms. Medina, is it okay to join the informational part and not the workout? Yes, don't worry. We understand that a lot of you are during, it's during your lunch hour or during work hours. So if you are only able to join for a particular portion of the class, don't worry, but stay in contact with us. Si no pueden estar para toda la clase, como quiera, manténganse en comunicación con nosotros. The classes will be on Facebook. The recorded classes will be on Facebook. The different things that we talk about are going to be there. So watch the full class after work or, do the exercise after work. That's perfectly fine with us. And if you want to send us pictures, hey, I went out for a run, I'm all sweaty, or, I've done my job, share that with us. And that way we can see that you are still being, active and you're still following along with us. And we will definitely consider you for door prizes because you're doing the work. It's just at a different time. And that's perfectly fine with us. Yes. Any other questions? Thank you all so much. These are great questions. And we love to hear from you all. And we're so happy that you all joined us today. We're really excited for next week and all of the activities in between.
Next week, if you have some door dumbbells, bring them. If not, we have our body weight.
Yes. Yes. So for next week, para las personas que si tienen y van a seguir con los ejercicios, unas pesas no tienen que ser muy pesadas, algo de 3 libras, 5 libras. Si no tienen unas pesas para poder hacer el ejercicio, si tienen algún tipo de lata en su cocina, algún tipo de enlatado que pese aproximadamente, esos pesan como unas 2 libras. Pueden usar esos si acaso no tienen equipo de ejercicio que puedan usar. Miss Linda Garza, thank you. I'm already motivated. We love to hear it. Yes. Thank you so much. We're motivated with you.
Yes.
All right, but that's about all that I have, Joanne.
That's it. We'll see you definitely tomorrow. Angie, we'll see you through the Try It Thursday, right?
Yes, Try It Thursday. So if you all have already joined us on Facebook, we will be having a live session. I'm going to give you all a virtual grocery tour, and we're going to be highlighting some vegetables, how to pick them, how to cut them, how to cook them, and how to eat them. That's the easiest part, how to eat them. So thank you all for joining. We'll stick around for a couple of minutes. Nos vamos a quedar unos cuantos minutos por si acaso tienen preguntas, pero si no, muchas gracias por estar con nosotros y ya se termina la clase. And
Thank you so much, ladies. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. The Try It Thursdays, I apologize for that. The Try It Thursdays will be in the evening. So we're thinking anywhere between like 6 to 6:30. I will be, and we'll post it on Facebook.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Me dio un gusto estar
And-
aquí, tardecito, pero aquí estoy.
Gracias,
Ay,
Miss
qué
Cano.
bueno, gracias, Miss Cano. Gusto en verlo otra vez.
Sí, igualmente. Bye bye.
Let me see. I don't know if Miss Nora is still here. She asked. Miss
Yes,
Nora,
I'm
Oh,
still
yeah.
here. I was asking about that, the Try It Thursday.
the Try It Thursday. So I'm going to record the presentation, and it'll be available on our website as well. And I'll be able to share it with those that do not have social media. So no worries. You'll still be able to see those videos.
So then it would be like Wednesday, like the regular, the 10, and then Thursday would be a different one. Or-
Yes, and that one, it'll only be a video. So it's going to be something that's maybe like 10 minutes. It's going to be a quick little video to show you. We're going to talk about one specific vegetable. So I'll be recording that video, and then I can share it with you all probably that same Thursday or Friday morning. But I'll make sure to share it with everybody.
And I heard you mention something about the grocery list or shopping or something like that. Is that today? Or when is that?
No, so do you mean?
I'm sorry, I missed the part of the information. I came in late.
No worries, no worries. So what we did today, it was just our class. On Thursdays, we're going to have the Try It Thursdays. So when we're going to showcase a particular fruit and vegetable, but that's going to be a recorded video. On Fridays, we're going to have our physical activity classes sponsored by Driscoll. Those are also going to be on Facebook, but we'll make sure to share the videos on our website as well. Are you from Webb County or Hidalgo County?
Webb County.
Webb County. Okay, so then you can get that information from me. I can email you the link where to see all these videos are going to be in the same place on our website. So I'll get in contact with you so that you'll be able to see them. Mondays, we're going to have, just motivational messages. And on Tuesdays, we're going to have health talks. Again, all of that is going to be available on our website, so you'll be able to see it. Recipes and shopping lists are going to be available whenever we have cooking demonstrations. So those are usually going to be on Fridays as well. So I'll provide the shopping list and I'll provide the recipes the day of the cooking demonstration.
Great, thank you, thank you.
Yes, of course. Thank you for your question.
Registration will be open till next week, right, Miss Angie?
Yes.
There was a question there.
Yes. So if there are other people that would like to join the class, please feel free to let them know and they can register as well. Yes, thank you. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, Joanne.
Thank you, Ms.
Bye-bye.
Esperanza. Bye.
We'll see ya.
Yes.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Gracias.